Hello, nieces and nephews. This is your Uncle Bill, and welcome to week 35, year 2022. And guess what? It's critique week. And as always, Uncle Bill will have five. Yes, five crazy things. I got a special announcement about the month of September coming up and question and answers. It's going to be fun. We're going to stay tuned because you're going to want to watch this whole live stream or rebroadcast. I keep it down to 30 minutes because I don't want to bore you. And I love you all. And hello to Nigel and Andrew. Both have great sites. You got to check out Nigel's site. And before I get into the five crazy things, because if my important friends come, I got to announce them. Nigel's here, and his site is Salad Cream Boys Wellbeing. And as this name sounds, it's all about wellness. And he is amazing. I'm a little jealous of you, Nigel, but I love you, guy. And Andrew, I'm a lot jealous of you. Andrew from Andrew's Simple Cooking. Check out his channel. Amazing videos on cooking. And they are just well organized. And like this broadcast, instead of being an hour or 2 hours, we keep it down to 30 minutes. And it's going to be concise. By the way, Andrew, guess what? I bought myself a new wok. Finally, my Cuisinart, I loved it. I loved the wok. I loved the design. I loved everything about it. But the problem was it pitted. And when you start getting pitting, you don't know what type of metal you're getting into. I read up on it. 316 stainless steel is what you want. I went one step further and I'm getting 316 Ti stainless steel. And Four Corners Production, good afternoon. It's great to see you here. And I think that I've been to your website. Check out Four Corners, because if you're looking for merch and you want to collab with somebody about merch, and correct me if I'm wrong, Four Corners, but I remember looking at your thing. He has great, I guess it's heat processing ink thing. You got to check out his site too, because he's amazing channel. And did I get it right? And I will share it to my community tab as soon as I get it. I only need 2 more subscribers. That's if I don't lose any more before that. Now, time to get into the 5 crazy things, because Uncle Bill always has 5 crazy things. You can ask anybody that's in the stream right now. 5 crazy things for my house. And guess what? They're all going to do with creation. And man, I have to sneeze, unfortunately. I'll see if I can fight it for the next 30 minutes. I just got these drill bits, Roby drill bits. And if you've ever been in the military, it's a good idea to get your military discount when you shop over at Home Depot. I got I think $1.92 off on these. Maybe it's just $1, but any amount off is good amount off. These are drill bits, and that is number 1 share. I use them in creation. And one of the things that I did recently that I did not have the time for, I couldn't wait any longer, is I put in a new oven in my kitchen, and I needed a drill bit. Now, drill bits are kind of very personal. It's kind of like loaning out sandpaper. Who loans out sandpaper? But I've loaned out my drill bits, my other drill bits. And these, I don't know. I'll probably loan them out as well, because when you loan out a drill bit, it's never going to come back as nice and pristine as it was when you loaned it out. And I have these bullet drill bits from Black & Decker. I wish I had bought 2 sets, one for loaning out and one for keeping pristine for myself. And did I miss anybody's? All right, Four Corners. Four Corners, was I correct though? You do sell your merch that you make, right? Because I know that I saw you doing ink processing and everything else, and I was very impressed. Now, another thing that I haven't figured out what to do with yet, and I've already shared this before, so this one doesn't count, is my cool little cookie container that had cookie in it. And right now I'm just holding little plastic, kind of like glue sticks, but they're made out of plastic. So that didn't count. Now here's one that does count. We got Halloween coming up. So number 2 for Halloween is orange paint. From the Dollar Tree, one of my other favorite places to go, that and the Goodwill. Dollar Tree for $1.25, you can't beat it. Acrylic paint. Love it. And Chai, you have connect a feather duster to my drill bit. Yeah, feather duster would work good on your drill bit. The only problem is if you do that, you might damage something. Best to just go get a good feather duster. I can go get you mine and show you what I'm talking about. They're about yay long, and the feathers are about yay long, and they're ostrich feathers. And that's really the only kind of feather duster to get, in my opinion. Remember, all opinions expressed on this channel are strictly Uncle Bill's and have no affiliation to YouTube in any manner whatsoever, other than the fact that Uncle Bill is a YouTube creator. Next thing that I'm sharing, and if anybody's got any questions, feel free to pop them in there anytime. Now, and I don't think I missed anybody. Another one from the Dollar Tree. Now, these you could make yourself, but they already come pre-made. So all I need is that orange paint and a little bit of black, and I should be all set and ready to go. I already had the black. I didn't know if I had the orange, so I picked up the orange. So now you know that I'm not using black for one of the 5 things because, just because. This is another one, bats. Bats and Halloween go hand in hand. We always have bats in Halloween. Why? Because Count Dracula and bats. So what is that, number 3 or number 4? I cannot remember. This one didn't have anything to do with creation this week, but I saw this book and it reminded me of when I was young, and the secrets of mental magic, basically how to learn stuff and how to conjure stuff and whatever. That was that one didn't count. I said it didn't count, so it ain't going to count. Number 4, here we go. Masonry. I'm thinking about doing some masonry. Always good to have a book on whatever you're thinking about doing. Now, the reason why a book might be advantageous over the YouTube, well, not YouTube. Well, yeah, YouTube too. Over the internet is the fact that books are usually fact-checked before a publisher will put their money behind producing a book. And on the internet, you're not necessarily always going to get the right information. When I went to do my my installation of my oven, I had this problem that I've talked about a couple of times about this gas valve. And not only did I not get the right information from the internet, but I didn't even get the right information from a plumber, because he said, send me a picture of the valve and I'll give you a quote to how much it costs to replace it. And what he should have said is that valve looks brand new, because it did, even though it was a 40-year-old valve plus some, but there isn't a speck of verdigris on that brass valve at all, because they used to make quality back then. This is probably 1950s is when that valve was probably made, and it's still on my oven today. Long story, I'll tell you another time, or if somebody asks, I'll tell you now. Number 5, because we're up to number 5, another book, the Home Workshop book. Yes, always good to have a book about home workshops. Now, with older books, I like getting the older how-to books because they cover older how-to secrets. And if you're living in an old house, it's kind of good to know about an old house. Uncle Bill's house was built in 1962 or 61 or sometime around there. And it sold for an original $17,000 way back when. Just think you could get a house back then for $17,000. Now, I forgot that I had gotten this book a while back. This was from the Newport Library, and I think it cost $1.25. No, might have cost $2 or $3. Ugh! The Home Book. And it literally is that. It's got everything about the home, all sorts of projects. I'm just going to open up, and there's one of the projects. Stylish Space Savers. And we'll just open up to another one. Here's another one. Just all sorts of creative ways to hang your saw, I guess. All sorts of fun things. Now, did I miss any questions, Nigel or Andrew? And Andrew, I'm serious. Did you make that? Because where is that thing? I remembered where I put them. This has got your name on it, Andrew. Now, for anybody else in the chat, Andrew knows what this is, but these are just memory foam insoles which have never been used. They're out of my brand new sneakers, which I'm wearing today, actually, by the way. And you can make wrist rests for your laptop using these. All you do is you cut the toe off. Speaking of Creation Week, you cut the toe off and you put them down on your laptop. I was surprised at how well they stay in place while I'm using them. They take a little getting used to, but once you're used to them, like this morning, I forgot to put them back down on my laptop. And, it's like, I was like, something feels off, because there is a big difference between using a wrist rest and not using a wrist rest. Uncle Bill uses what I want to say orthopedic, but not orthopedic, ergonomic computer keyboard. This is by Microsoft. This is the best one they ever produced. Unfortunately, it's got garbage keys to it, but you live with what you got. They used to, in the 80s, make keys that were nice and clickety, and they had no resistance whatsoever. They didn't scrape on the side if you hit them sideways. And anyone who grew up back then knows what I'm talking about. They just were just an ease to use. They did have a little bit of resistance to them, but other than that, they were just great keyboards. Now, I think I've shared everything. Now, time for the announcement. I'm going to check the chat real quick to see if anybody's got any questions. They have nice glasses for $1.25. And Nigel, I would send you my old beer stein that I got for $1.25, but it would cost me about $15 just to mail it to you. They actually had big, heavy, probably close to 2-pound weight of glass. It was big beer stein over at the Dollar Tree. And guess what, Nigel? It was only $1. That was before you moved over here, because it was like a year and a half ago, and they were there. All right, let's see. Subscribe to your channel. Just subscribed. All right, yay, Andrew. Yeah, I think what happens is whatever. I'm glad you subscribed, and maybe we'll get over 500 on this stream. You never know, because as soon as I get over 500, I'm getting that community wall tab. I'm putting down everybody that I know and doing the share on the community tab of all of my friends that have really helped me to get this far. Now, the Virginia show, she not here. She might show up later on in the broadcast, but you really need to check out her channel too, because she's Let's Go, Let's Grow. And she's all about growing on YouTube. And she pretty much has figured it out. A lot of people have actually. Have just sent my address. Okay, great. Well, Andrew, I'm going to be making them today. And you said it's a 15-inch laptop, right? So it should be about, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them a little large, like about this big. And that should be large enough for your keyboard. And then you can just cut it down with any scissors will cut them down. And if you guys want, I can even do that right now on this broadcast. Get Andrew's memory foam wrist rest all set. And if you want, Andrew, I can send you the whole thing rather than wasting any. And then if you have any other uses for wrist rest, actually, why don't I do that? Or do you want me to send it in kit form? Any way you want it, Andrew. I am all about accommodating my friends. Now, September, I have been told, and I've seen it with my own eyes. This is the year of YouTube Shorts. Don't kid yourself. Now, there's two ways to do it. I'm going to do it actually on my channel. A lot of people are actually opening up separate shorts channels where they do nothing but shorts on that channel, and that's the channel. And I've seen channels get up to over 3,000 subscribers on just shorts. And YouTube wants us to have entertaining short videos. It's as simple as that. Now, another thing, Vid Summit, yes, sad news. Uncle Bill ain't going to Vid Summit. They said, Uncle Bill, you volunteered already. We want to give other people a chance to get the experience. And I don't blame them. I think Vid Summit is a great experience. I might get the videos this year, or I might wait another year. I think what I'm going to do actually is on Black Friday, I don't know if Daryl will do this again, but on Black Friday last year, for the same price as 1 year of Vid Summit. So if you can wait until Black Friday to see if this happens, Daryl gave an incredible deal. I don't know. It was probably only for about 24 hours or whatever. I know it was more than 24 hours because it was up after Black Friday, but he sold for $199. And I bought this even though I had last year's videos, because when you volunteer, it costs you 1/10 the price of the admission. And you also have to figure out a way to get to and from Vid Summit. And the best way to do that is to stay at Vid Summit and do the hotel. So it's not inexpensive to volunteer. It's just that I wasn't ready for being, paying the extra money to be in the audience, which really wouldn't have added a whole lot when you take the whole expense. Well, actually, it would have been almost double of what I paid. But you are going to have to pay for, I can't even talk right now. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. Uncle Bill ain't good at that. When you go to Vid Summit and you volunteer, you have to you should stay there, and you actually should bookend the event. If you volunteer at Vid Summit, go a day before and stay on the Thursday that it ends, stay there and then fly out or do whatever the day after, because there's a lot going on and you want to get the whole volunteering experience in. It's a lot of fun both ways. And I'm sure when I get the energy up, and probably next year, I'll go. Let's see. Hi, Fit. What'd I do? Did I miss somebody? Fit. No, I guess I didn't. What's Fit? I don't know. Oh, Fit Over 50. There you are. Oh, yes. Check out Fit Over 50. And you check out that channel. It's, I don't know which direction you're going in these days, though, because have you niched down? Are you Fit Over 50 for men, or is it karate training, self-defense? Which did we decide these days? Niche down to over 60. Well, Uncle Bill's over 60. That ought to be fun. Now, September. I still haven't said what I'm doing in September yet, did I? Could see me there next year. Oh, that's true. And Nigel, I wouldn't doubt if Daryl, I as a participant or as a speaker, Nigel, I'm curious now. September shorts, I am going to be every day a shorts broadcast. I'm committing to it right now. So there's going to be not 5, not 10, but 30 short videos that I'm going to be putting out next month. I haven't even started doing it. So I'm really committing to a lot of work. 30 short videos on how to save money. Each one of them will have one good money saving tip to you. And if you want, I'll even share one of them right now. Although I didn't bring a prop, I should have. Actually, I have a prop right here. There is one secret that I've learned over the last year, actually, about sunblock. One, sunblock costs as much as gold these days. I mean, ounce per ounce sunblock, and of course I'm exaggerating, it's very expensive. So what you do with sunblock is you squeeze the tube as much as you can, and we all know and have amazing squeezability talents. However, there's always that little bit at the very end that even Hercules can't squeeze out. At that time, when you're doing it, you grab for a trusty pair of scissors and you cut. Now, I'm not going to cut this, otherwise there'll be orange all over the place. I have found with a tube of sunblock, I get between 1 to 3 days additional use out of the tube by waiting until it comes way down to the bottom and I can't squeeze out anymore, or I'm at the point where I'm just too tired to squeeze it out. I'll just cut it off and put my finger in, grab it and put it on, and voila. Now, could you imagine if women did the same thing for their makeup? I mean, you and I both know that a tube of women's makeup can run $30 to $40 just for one little tube. That little bit that gets stuck in the very bottom, they could use a Q-tip for. They could just grab one of those guys, like this, and grab that Q-tip, stick it in there, and then get the last little bit. It could probably give them another 2 weeks of makeup easily. So that's yes, the shorts are still under a minute. You have to be under a minute to be a short. And I have no problem being under a minute. It's just being under 30 minutes that gives me a problem. It's funny too, because with my videos, usually I just did after I'm done today, I'm going to be editing my Diamond Peak 4-man tent. I'm doing a critique, a pitch, and evaluation, and waterproofing all in the same video. I had 3 cameras on that. One was stop action, and 2 just to have a side-by-side thing with my Canon M50. Also, I used my Toshiba old 10 megapixel video cam, and now I'm starting to see what Marcus Pix has been talking about for all of these years about the advantages of just using a video recorder, a video cam, because that's what they're designed for. All of these point and shoot mirrorless, although we're using them for movies, they aren't movie cameras. They're actually designed, although I'm talking like President Biden, although they're more geared towards movies than they used to be, they're still cameras masquerading as video cameras. doing a real good job of masquerading as video camera, but still, what people are really looking at them, the professionals, for both, actually. Now, did I miss anything here? Corey, I hope that you're having a great day. And Dale, it's great to see you. Dale is from England also, Andrew. As a matter of fact, Dale, you would appreciate Andrew's channel, Andrew's Simple Cooking, because he does the cooking, you do the eating. Are you still doing the trials where you try all these things? And did you ever get the Who Found Foods sriracha sauce? I've been trying out all sorts of new software too. Maybe I should do that on my cost savings. I found that there's a source that I'm a fellow Brit. Oh yeah, but you don't count anymore. Nigel, you're a Brit, but you're a Yank now. Hey, you're on our soil. You're a Yankee. We claim you as a Yankee, even though you have a British accent and probably don't have your citizenship yet. Or claiming you. Nah, I'm kidding. Yes. Back to Dale's channel, Dale's Travels. You got to check out his channel also, because he and his wife have this great channel. They go all over and they film it. And there's just so much beautiful coast in England. I'm a little jealous, but at the same time, I'm not jealous because I'm not cold. Winter comes, it gets down it does get down in the 30s in California, and we do get snow, but we don't get snow in San Diego City. We do get it up in the mountains in San Diego County, but not in the city. Thank God. And I am prepared. Last year, when I was doing my camping, I decided that I was going to go to every San Diego County campground, and I froze a couple of times. It was pretty cold. I've gone out and bought myself a bag that is rated to minus 15 degrees Celsius, and it's got 3 pounds of downfill in it. So I'm going to be a happy camper. Did we miss anybody's question? Anybody have a last minute question? Now, Dale, I'm so glad that you're here. And Dale, please check and see if you fell off, because I'm only 2 subscribers short of getting my community wall. Yay! I need every single person that knows my name. And in September, the month of September, it's going to be nothing but, I'm going to do my regular broadcast on Mondays, but I am committing to everyday broadcast shorts. And it's going to be short, and it's going to be how to save money. Uncle Bill knows a lot about saving money because, believe it or not, Uncle Bill has wasted a lot of money and saved a lot of money over the years. It's been fun. And we're at 58. We got 2 minutes, 2 whole minutes. And can you guys hear the music in the background? Because what I've done, and this is kind of a little cheat that I'm going to share with all of you. Kind of a money saving cheat. God, I'm talking too fast. Money saving cheat that you can do for YouTube is I take YouTube music and then I play that very music so that I don't get a community strike. This is all YouTube non-attrib required music. Can you hear it though? Corey, can you hear the music? Only when you turn the headphones up to the max. Do you want me to turn up the music? All I need is one person to say, okay. That better? Uncle Al. There always has to be one. Uncle Al, Die Bullfrog 79. You got to check him out. Amazing channel. And thanks for dropping in, Uncle Al, because you're catching us right at the very end. And I love you all. Oh, wait a second. Bullfrog 79. I'm going to go through everybody one more time. Check out Andrew's Simple Cooking. Check out Salad Cream Boys Well-Being. And that's a great channel. Also, Andrew's Simple Cooking. Fit Over 60, because we all need to be fit over 60. Bullfrog 79. And Andrew from Andrew's Simple Cooking. Thank you all. My alarms are going off. It's time to go, and have a great week. Check out on September 1st. It'll be the first video short coming out. See you guys. Bye-bye. And here's the last thing is, why do you have to click 2 separate spots to end a stream using YouTube Studio, yet you only need 1 spot to start it? Because the last one brings you in. Question. Something to ponder.